Now this, my friends, is how you recover from a half marathon. Ooh, look at that. Cinnamon bun. All right, one bite. Everybody knows the rules. Rest of the rub. So it's Tuesday, 3 days off of that half marathon PR. I'm out here at Harrisburg Park. This is the park where my friend Cam and I have been coming for the past 6, 7, 8 months. Every Tuesday morning we come here, we hit one of the workouts from Hanson's. This is the big reason why I got that half marathon PR, that consistency. Each week just getting out here, pushing myself to a 7 out of 10 RPE. You know, it doesn't always need to be structured, but just that consistent stress, that consistent stimulus on the body, no matter what it is going to help you break through. So I'm here again because, you know what, it's a recovery week, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping my routine the same. Keep seeing my friend Cam because seeing other runners puts me in good spirits. Also, I'm plotting on my next half marathon goal. So it's really key that I don't fall off my routine, that I keep all my good habits and just keep rebuilding that energy, that confidence, and that fitness to get me to where I want to go next. So during the afternoons, I usually try to finish up some work and then prepare for the madness of both the kids being at home. What's nice is while I'm on this recovery week, I don't need to do a double, so I can kind of just relax and walk with Reevesy Boy, my son, in the stroller. While I am training hard, we do a double every day in the double stroller. So.
Sorry. I need to grab my phone. I'm really sorry.
This is why I only film in the office.
Success.
As I was saying, when I am training heavily, I'll do a double every day almost, at least Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe Friday sometimes with Reevesy Boy in the double stroller. When I'm recovering, I'm still trying to keep some of my same routine and some of my same regular habits. So instead of running in that second slot, I'm just doing a walk, getting out there, listening to a podcast. Realize I still have my AirPods in right now. I kind of look like a tool, so I will take those out. Yeah, I think it's super important for us to maintain a bit of that same consistency, that same structure, because what got me here was the dedication, was the relentless pursuit of that single goal. And while I'm easing up the gas a little bit for recovery, I'm gonna be right back in it next week, the week after, starting to ramp my mileage up again and going for that next goal. My plan is to shave a few more minutes off of that half marathon time this winter and then go for an aggressive chunk thinking about spring, summer, fall of 2024. One of the questions I also wanted to talk a little bit about today was how to plan goals, especially when coming off a big goal race. So there's 3 key things here. The first is you probably want to wait at least a day or two before diving right back into something. So for me, for example, I have a long-term goal of where I want to be with the half marathon. Some people call it a lifetime PR goal. And that's, you know, I want to hit that before I'm 38 years old. And I have plenty of time to get there. But my main priority is over the next few months, what do I want to do to prepare myself to go back into a tough training session? That's going to take at least a week or 2 weeks to understand exactly what I want to do and when I want to jump back in. So for this next week, I'm taking at least 1 week off of any structured training. I'm still running a little bit every day, 4 to 8 miles, nothing too serious. I'll do a long run of 10 miles this weekend with my boy Cam, but I'm not going to go much longer than that. I've been doing my 16-mile long run streak, and that ended with my last half marathon. The second thing is to find a realistic goal. So coming off a big goal race is a great time to have a good snapshot of your current fitness. That's why I love these high mileage training blocks, and that's why I love doing this. And that's why I love structured training in general, is because no matter if you hit your PR or not, you will improve your fitness. And say you're 30 seconds off of your PR, you still bank that fitness and you have a really good sense of where you're at with your new fitness right after that race. So it's a good time to reset, decide what you want to do next, and think about a realistic goal. Now, for the half marathon, depending on where you're at, that could be taking as much as 10 minutes off of a finishing time all the way down to a minute or 30 seconds, depending how fast you are. At my level, where I just hit that 119 mark for my next race, say I wanted to do another race in December, January, I'd probably try to go for another sub 80 or maybe try to get down to 118.30. I think that was probably my ceiling. If I had an absolutely perfect race and I managed my taper perfectly, I probably could have gotten 118.30 around that range. I ended up with about 119.30. But if you're in that 140 range or 150, maybe even above 2 hours, you could probably take 10 minutes off your time time. Definitely if you're above 2 hours and you're jumping into a training block for the first or second time, you could look to take 10 minutes off your half marathon finishing time if you want to commit yourself to high mileage training. The third thing to think about when planning for new goals is how much do you want to dedicate your time to running in the next season, especially coming off of a big running build. For example, I've just running 100 miles a week. That means 10 and a half hours out there running. For me, I absolutely love running. It's my favorite thing to do in the world. I'm committed to it. I'm dedicated to it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel like I have purpose. It gets me out of bed in the morning. I could say all the good things in the world about running. For some people, you might feel the same way. You might not. Running might just be an outlet for you. Running might be the thing that you do to get you in shape, and maybe you fell your way into this competitive running world. Maybe you want to take a break from running. Maybe you want to focus on getting big. Maybe you want to focus on getting strong. For me, I'm definitely going to be getting back into the gym at least once or twice a week over these next few weeks while I'm in a bit of a lower mileage period, rebuilding up to that 80 to 100 range. But for you should consider as well, do I want to be running 6, 7, 8 hours a week again in this next season? Or do I want to take a little bit of that fatigue off my legs? Do I want to take a little bit of time off to rebuild some other systems in my body, to be more present around home, to dedicate my time to a big project at work, etc.? And that's why that first point is so important about waiting at least a week or so before jumping into something else, because coming off of a big race, there's going to be an adrenaline high, there's going to be a big rush, you're going to be super amped up like I was, but you want to wait for that to wear off a little bit, wait for you to come to your senses, to really take stock of everything you have going around you, to understand what the best next step is for you, not only as an athlete and a runner, but as a person, a father, a wife, a husband, a daughter, a son, whatever it is in your life that is the most important job to you outside of running. All right, now that the lecture is over, I think I'm going to rehydrate and get some work in. I'm going to put the AirPods back in. This is what I'm listening to right now. I gotta get the wide angle lens to fit my 6'2" frame in here, huh? All right, we got the full 32 ounces here. Now I gotta get the 2 noon tablets. It's a beautiful day. So this is what I do every afternoon. Take Reevesy boy out on the stroller and I'll go for a jog. Today we are walking though. Now, walking is a great way to maintain your aerobic fitness while you're on recovery week. I also just love getting out of the house, especially after a long day of Zoom meetings or just a long day hunched over my desk in my office. If you've watched my videos, you know I have that black or dark navy blue background painted in my office, and it doesn't get a ton of natural light, so I will not see the sun unless I leave and go on a walk or a second run. So getting out here, enjoying the beautiful fall weather, spend some quality time with my son in the stroller is one of my highlights of my day usually. When I'm recovering, I also use these walks as a way to check in with how my legs are feeling. You know, I had this slight pain in my heel from the race. Sometimes the carbon fiber plated shoes will do that to your feet if you're mashing them really hard. I also have a bit of a tightness in my left calf, and then my right quad is a little bit sore too. That's all to be expected after you've just done a big goal race, but these walks are a way to promote some blood flow to those muscles and get some light exercise without having to do a jog or gym session. But look at this, man. You cannot beat this beautiful North Carolina fall. In terms of what I like to walk in, I usually pick one of my older running shoes, and because I retire them at around 250 to 300 miles before they're completely destroyed and dead, they usually have a little bit of life left in them. So right now I'm walking in the On Cloud Monsters. This is a super comfortable walking shoe. It's my go-to casual sneaker right now. I also have the Tracksmith Elliott Runner. That's a great one for walking, and the Nike Pegasus. Really, any moderately stacked daily trainer will be a good choice for walking. You don't want anything that's going to be too soft and cushioned, because then you have to put a little bit more effort into walking. For example, that Asics Gel Nimbus for me is a bit too soft and heavy underfoot. It doesn't feel natural to walk in. Something a little bit lower stacked like that Pegasus or these On Cloud Monsters, that's the perfect sweet spot where you still have some cushioning, but it's lightweight and it's natural enough feeling when you go out and do some stroll. That's a nice Jeep.
It's cute. Taco bowls. taco salad, taco bowls.
Fajitas.
Fajita veggies. This is the chorizo, vegan chorizo with black beans, 2 cans. Some
What's that?
corn.
What kind of corn?
From the bag.
If you can see what's in the oven, then you can take a picture.
Oh yeah, you should see what's in the oven too.
Okay, get your fingers out of there.
Ooh.
It's a healthy crisp.
Uh.
No, it has a lot of sugar.
And what's this?
That is a dressing.
Avocado cream.
It's like
Can I
avocado
have it
lime.
on side?
Was spoiled or ripe
Can I have
avocado?
it on my
No,
salad?
perfect avocados,
Okay.
not spoiled.
Mommy,
Yes.
can I have it on the
Yeah. Yep.
Mommy.
Oh, look at that. That looks really good. All assembled. Colorful. That actually looks fire. What makes it healthy?
The apple crisp.
Yeah.
There's. I don't really want to tell you because I feel like then you're gonna be more.
Okay. Yeah, don't.
What's up, guys? Back in the office, post dinner, post kids bedtime, watching a little bit of YouTube on German volume training, new style of lifting that I'm gonna do, getting back in the gym this week, and hopefully watch some NBA tip-off tonight. Also gotta finish up a little bit of work. I hope this gave you a little peek inside what it's like to recover from a goal race. It's all about keeping your routine while easing off some of that volume, doing things that make you feel good, get the blood flowing without overexerting yourself too much. And also, key is laying low and plotting out that next goal. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.